Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us again today. And my name is Chinwe. I'm representing Resplendence Language Arts. And I'm here with our amazing teacher, Spanish teacher. Her name is Lady. Um, you're welcome, Lady.
Hello.
Okay. So, can you please introduce yourself to us? Tell us a bit about yourself.
Yes, well, my name is Lady. I'm from Colombia, from Barranquilla, that is from the coast of Colombia. Um, the way I grew up was very particular. The way we speak, we dance, the music we hear, the food we eat. So I always try to represent all that in my classes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Lady. So I have a couple of questions to ask. The first question is, okay, we've interviewed Lady before, but we interviewed her for she teaches Spanish for adults too, not just kids. So, but this is specifically for kids. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, and one of the question I would want to ask, okay, the first question I would want to ask is, how do you plan to make learning fun and engaging for kids in this sample class? You know, how kids learn are different from the way adults learn. So, how do you plan to make it engaging for the kids?
Well, for kids, not just like a grammar class and normal activities. It's something more fun, more engaging. We got an activity for them to learn the colors, so I handle them something to color in the class. It's gonna be music, it's gonna be movement. So I always try to have like super fun activities focused only on kids.
Okay, thank you. My next question is, so one moment, it was actually supposed to be for Spanish and tree, but we're still having, okay, our tree teacher would join us shortly. Yeah. So my second question is, what activities or methods do you use to keep kids interested and involved?
One of the activities that I said was for them to color in the class, for them to learn. I always will handle something for them to do while we're having the class because it's really hard for them to just pay attention to the screen. So those are the kind of activities I will do. Also, I will add the activities for me for them is like to repeat, to say it back, to sing, to dance a little bit. So that's the idea of the class.
Okay. Thank you. So sorry, I was trying to add teacher Nana. There was actually
Hi.
a time discrepancy.
Hello.
Discrepancy. Yeah. So I told her 4 p.m. GMT instead of 4 p.m. Watt, which is 11. Think 11 a.m. EST, and then um Colombian time. I've forgotten. So you're welcome, teacher lady. So sorry for the back and forth. Please can you introduce yourself and tell us who you are and what you do.
Okay, so I am teacher Amma. I am a tree teacher for Resplendence Language Arts, and I focus more on tree for kids, teaching the cultural nuances of the Akan people, teaching pronunciation, teaching sentence structure, and anything concerning the tree language. So I'm very happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Um, so we've had this interview before, but I'm trying to tell our audience that this is actually for kids because we also teach kids. Yeah. So and the the first question I'm going to ask you is, what will sample class look like in terms of structure and timing? What will your sample class look like in time of structure and planning? Yeah.
Okay, so with my sample classes, I focus more on interactive fun and learning. So it doesn't feel more like a class, but it's a space to share um knowledge on the tree language. So it will have a lot of interactive sessions with coloring, a lot of coloring whilst we are discussing tree pronunciations and anything concerning the tree language. So it's basically more about learning in a fun way, not learning in a boring way. Yes. So that is what
Uh,
it will focus on.
Learning in a fun way and not boring way. Okay. Um, Thank you for that. So my next question is to Lady. How do you adjust your teaching if kids aren't grasping something? Grasping, yeah, something. How do you adjust? You know that some kids have, not really only for kids though, but we have issues with the kids. We're going to have issues with the kids because they can't really express themselves unlike adults. So assuming a kid, one kid is grasping very well, and then the other one is lagging behind. How do you manage it? How do you manage situations like this?
Well, I will have an activity and I will assign a role to each one of them so they can actively participate and engage to the class. I think that's the harder part we are working with kids that they might lose attention, but that's why we always try to engage them with activities for them to be full active and participative.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. My next question is to Nana. Are there any follow-up activities or suggestions you give to parents to reinforce what learned in class? Are there like follow-up or anything you give to parents to, help their teaching journey?
Okay, yes. So most of my follow up activities are more on dialogue building to help the children practice what they've learned during class. So yes, there will be a template to have a dialogue with the kids because tree language is learned through constant practice because of the way it's a tonal language. So through constant practice, you'll be able to get it well. So there will be follow up, like a homework for that to help the kids grasp whatever we learned during the sample class.
Okay, thank you very much. So my next question to you, teacher lady, um, how do you create a welcome, inclusive environment for all kids in the class? How do you create a welcoming and inclusive environment for all kids in the class?
Well, first is for them to know that there is no pressure. We are here to learn, to practice, to grow, and I will try to transmit that from my presence and the activities that we perform. I don't want them to feel that they can learn Spanish. They will. So I always try to have like an environment with super engaged for them to feel really participative and to feel that they're really learning the language.
Okay, thank you very much. And same question to you, Nana.
Okay, so before every lesson starts, I make sure we have something called a brave space. So a brave space is a space that is created by both the learners and the teachers as well as the parents that would join us to allow everyone feel confident enough to speak up. So I would ensure that we emphasize that there's no wrong answer in the class. Everyone has the freedom to say whatever they want to say. Everyone has the confidence. Everyone can be bold to speak up. And I think it will make the space a good learning environment for everyone, including the teachers as well as the parents or families that join in.
Okay. Thank you very much. So my next question is to teacher lady. Do you use songs, games, or stories when you teach? Like, are there any special you do when teaching?
Yes, I do. Actually, I created some materials, some characters, One of the name of the characters is Teacher Rosa, that is a bear, and it's just for them to be more fun and to engage with other characters on the class. So yeah, you will see a lot of games and stories and songs and funny fun ways for them to learn.
Okay. So do you I'm actually going to ask Teacher Nana and Teacher Lady the same question, but I'll go with Teacher Nana first. Do you have anything you would want to tell the parents out there? Because obviously the parents are the ones to see this, and then if we have any kids, it's because the parents actually shows interest. So do you have anything that you would want to tell a parent out there who might be interested in enrolling their kid in learning an African language such as Spanish or Tree? Yeah.
Um, I would say that Spanish is
Hello,
something. Hello.
Yeah, I'm with
Trisha. Can you hear me?
Yes.
yes.
Okay, can you question?
Yeah.
Hello, can you please repeat the question?
I think.
Hello.
Hello. Um, yeah, the question that she did was that what message or what information should we share to the parents for the class?
Okay, okay. So, as I said earlier, expect fun, expect an interactive class, expect a class where you're not just learning in a boring way, but learning in a fun way as well. Um, you have a lot of take homes as well, and even before that, there is a coloring session during the class, and it has been sent to parents who have registered. So, if you are
Yeah, I think our network is bad.
if you are
Um,
also thinking of registering,
our network
I
is,
think.
yeah.
Okay. Um, about the question, I would say that Spanish is something anyone can access, that every kid is capable for learning. They don't need like a fancy materials or perfect pronunciation or previous knowledge. The important thing for them is to show up, stay curious, and I'm gonna be there, um, like in every step for them to learn. And I just want them to feel without any fear. And it will be super powerful or super excited when the parents gonna be like, "Hey, my kid were able to sing the song." Or is using this phrase at home, like it's really learning. I think that will be the goal for the class.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. Teacher, I'm sorry we lost you at some point. So I think so my last question is, would want you to tell the you know the viewers a little thing about your sample class. When is it coming up? What time? And just a quick talk. Yeah, to you, Teacher Nana.
okay, so my sample class is coming up this Friday, August 8th, August 9th at 2 p.m. GMT, 2 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, or 2 p.m. Universal Coordinated Time. At exactly 2 p.m., we'll be having this interactive session. Don't forget to register. When you register, you'll be given instructions on how to join, as well as a coloring book. We'll have a very fun session, so can't wait to see you all.
All right, thank you. Over to you.
Well, my class is gonna be on Sunday, August 10th, and that it will be 11 a.m. PDT, 1 p.m. Colombian time, or 2 p.m. Eastern time. I'm gonna wait for you guys. It's gonna be super fun, super engaged. And the idea for my class is to be super supportive to the kids for them to learn a lot. I want to go through every step of the class, and it's not gonna be about perfection. It's gonna be about participation and progress.
Okay, thank you very much. And thank you very much, Teacher Nana. Thank you very much, Teacher Lady, for this wonderful talk. And also thank you to our viewers who is in us and who will still see us when when we post the video. So, and please, you can register for Spanish. We don't just teach Spanish and Cree. We have, we have Yoruba teachers. We have, so many languages. We're actually a African language school. So whatever language you want to learn, we are all available for you. We also do private tutoring. If you would want to be taught just alone, we have a teacher to do that. If you would want, a group teaching and all that, we also have someone to help up with that. So, and we'll be grateful if you follow us on all our social media platform, our YouTube, our Facebook, our TikTok, and our Instagram. Also, do well to like, share, and comment. Also, we have an ongoing raffle, which is the Spin to Win. Same for the two languages, which is the Spanish and the Tree language. So, Spin to Win. If you win, we are going to have just three lucky winners. So, what do you need to do? You need to share. Go to our Instagram or our TikTok. You share the post. You like, comment, and tag one person. So on Friday, we're going to be calling the winners. We just need just three winners. And, once you get um, a space, you just need to message us and then, you know, that's free just for 1 hour tutoring, private tutoring session. Yeah. So thank you everyone again for joining us in this wonderful occasion. And we hope to see you next time. Bye.
See you.